Hey guys, it's me again. I'm sorry that I missed the last couple of Mondays. Things are just really crazy around here. But I've got some good stuff for you today. First thing is, we're going to make some straw rockets. And these are pretty simple. All you need is some paper, a straw, scissors, tape or glue, and something to decorate them with. Alright, so you can see I've divided my paper up here. I folded it this way. Alright. And then I folded it in half, and then in thirds. Alright, and that's where I'm going to cut it. So each one of these is going to become one of our rockets. Alright, so what you're going to do, I'm just going to cut out a couple right now, but you're going to cut along those folds that you made. And they don't have to be perfect, it just needs to be approximate. Alright, so there's two. I'm not going to do the rest right now because I only need to show you one. Alright, so you're going to take these and you're going to decorate them however you like. Yeah? Alright, so let's see, what should I do? Should I maybe put some flames on it? Do some flames. And you can color these before you cut them out or after. It doesn't really matter. Might be easier to do it before. Alright, got some orange flames. Do some yellow. Alright. Look good? Yeah? Okay, so then what you're going to do, you take your straw and you're going to wrap it loosely. You don't want it to be super tight. You want it to just kind of rest on top. Okay, like that. And you're going to tape your tube or glue it, but tape is quicker if you've got it. It's a nice thing. Okay, and then for this end, just fold it down like that and tape that in place as well. Okay. Alright, so I've got my rocket and I put it on my straw. Right? These are fun, quick, easy things most people have in their house already. Yeah? So for something a little bit more exciting, I'm going to post some links down here. One of them is for an Alka-Seltzer rocket. And you can use like any small container that has a pop-on lid. People used to use film canisters. We don't really use film anymore. So anything that's similar to that would work. And they're pretty cool. You have to do those outside. They're kind of messy, but they're fun. And the other link I'm going to put down there is actually one that's been put out by the National Scouting Office for scouting at home. So they recognize that everybody who's enrolled in Scouts right now is in quarantine and they're not supposed to have big meetings and things like that. So it makes it hard to do some of our normal things. And so they've put together a guide on how to make scouting work in our current circumstances. And it gives you some good ideas. So I'm including that down below as well. All right, joke time. Why did the teddy bear say no to dessert? Because he was stuffed. Why did the student eat his homework? Because his teacher said it was a piece of cake. How do you talk to a giant? Use big words. And last but not least, why is it so windy inside a stadium? Because of all the fans. All right, So for our discussion today, I want to talk about how to be trustworthy and kind during quarantine. All right, so what is trustworthy? What does that mean? It means you are worthy of trust. All right, so it means people can trust you, they believe you, they know that you're not going to lead them falsely, you're not going to lie or anything like that. And that's really important, right? We want to make sure that our word is good, that people know they can believe us when we say something, right? You don't want people to say, oh, I don't know, that guy, not really sure, right? We want to make sure that people are able to believe us when we say things, and so we want to be able to show that. And how do we show that? Well, we show it by our actions. We follow through with the things we say we're going to do. We keep our promises, and if we mess up, which, you know, it happens, we're human, we all make mistakes, you apologize. You make sure that you do your best not to let it happen again, right? Sometimes it's unavoidable, but do what you can to prevent it. And if you know you're gonna have to not do something in advance, it's better to tell somebody ahead of time, say, hey, look, I know I said I would do that thing, but it's not gonna work out and I'm really sorry. Or I'll try to get to it later, but I just don't have time right now. You know, it's an easy way to do it. So yeah, kind of like with me with these videos, you know, I was doing really good doing them every week, and then I missed 2 weeks in a row, and you know, first thing I did was I apologized. I said, you know, I'm sorry because things are just crazy around here and I'm doing my best, just like I know you all are doing your best too, right? All right, so the other one is being kind. Being kind is something we know about, right? We know that we need to be nice to others. We need to treat other people with respect and with dignity, and we want to treat people the way we want to be treated. We want to make sure that we're not intentionally being mean to anybody or excluding people. And it's a little bit different now because we're not, you know, seeing our friends at school and other activities. We're having to connect virtually on the phone, on the computer, you know, doing schoolwork that way, seeing our friends that way, and it can change how we interact with people. One thing that I have noticed in my life is that when you're behind a computer screen, it's a lot easier to just not act like your normal self, to let things become less personal, and it doesn't seem as real because you're not there in person. And so I want to encourage you guys to make sure that even though you're doing these things through computer or phone, you want to make sure that you are still treating people with the same kindness and respect that you would do if you were there in person. All right? Be yourselves. You guys are all good kids. You're all very nice people, and I think that this is something that will be not difficult at all for you. The other thing I want to talk about is our outlook for the rest of our year. All right, so by now, all of your parents have received an email from me that says that the committee decided to cancel all the rest of our activities that are in person for the rest of our scouting year. That means through Memorial Day, all right? The Keys game, Frederick Keys. As of right now, I just checked the schedule right before I made this video. The Frederick Keys game is still going on as planned. So if you are interested in attending, I will resend the link to the Sign Up Genius. Let's make sure if you are interested in attending, you get signed up, take care of those details. I will keep you updated as to what happens with that. If they cancel the game or if they postpone it, I will make sure absolutely everybody knows about it so that we can all plan our lives accordingly. All right? Camps, Goshen, on as planned. I've emailed the people who are involved with that. They're changing how they do things a little bit to keep everybody safe, but as of right now, they are still planning to have camp on time as planned, and it should be a lot of fun. Day camp is being postponed until August, and so anybody who signed up for that can make their decision about whether they are going to be available or still want to participate. People who didn't sign up are still eligible to sign up. The rate has increased because the early bird sign up period has ended, but you are absolutely still able to sign up now. Pretty much, I think, through June, maybe later, I don't know. I have to check on that, but I know that you can still sign up now. All right, and then the last thing I wanted to talk to you about is advancement. So getting everything signed off, earning your rank badges, things like that, right? All your belt loops, pins, what have you. We're still doing it. We're still making these things happen, and even though we can't physically give you these awards in person right now, we are hopeful that we will be able to do that at our first pack meeting in the fall. So please still work on your requirements, try and get those things done. The National Scouting Office has extended the deadline for these things, so normally we want everything done by May, so that we can award the things at the May pack meeting. But because of the unusual circumstances that we're in, we're extending that until July 31st. Okay, so anything you do between now and July 31st can go toward this year's requirements. All right, I will hopefully see you all again soon. Bye.